Hi guys, thanks for tuning back in. Today we'll be tackling the last bits of welding, or possibly the last bits of welding on this Daihatsu Mira. Also, a package has just turned up. We'll open that a bit later. So if you've been watching this series on the Daihatsu Mira from the beginning, you'll know that the car as a whole isn't too bad regarding rust, but there was lots of little areas that needed addressing, and I feel that I've only got a couple more to finish off now. So one of the areas here is underneath the bonnet hinge. On the other side it's exactly the same, and what we'll do is we'll repair it in the same way. We'll just cut out the rust here, remanufacture the section out steel and weld it back on. And another tiny little area is actually on the floor here. It's a tiny split. What we'll do is we'll bare metal that and weld that up. Okay, that's those crusty bits welded up now. Let's get on with some unboxing. So I've got another 2 pairs of axle stands. This is because the Beetle at the moment is using my other set, so I had to purchase another pair. These ones are the ratcheting type, so you can lift the top up and the ratchet clicks and they stay there until you flick the little lever down and then they drop. Pretty good. Okay, box number 2. Well, according to the box, these are spring pressure regulator. Don't listen to that. These are actually car spring compressors. They're used to compress the coil spring. So when you're fitting a new spring or fitting a spring to the suspension strut, you can easily get the top mount on. So they actually just compress the spring, which is a good clue to what's in the next box. So soon I'll be painting the underside of the wheel arches and I will be taking the suspension off, and I'm a bit hesitant to actually refit the old shock absorbers. So I actually took the liberty of ordering some brand new KYB shocks for the front and rear of this car. They're slightly upgraded, the standard apparently for better riding comfort, but hey, we'll see what happens. Nice to get some new parts on this little Mira. So it's going to be exciting times for the Mira. I can't wait to get that new suspension fitted. You may be wondering why I haven't ordered a set of springs. I was toying with the idea of actually uprating, lowering the suspension at the same time as fitting the new shock absorbers. But what's going through my head is when you have a strict vehicle test in Japan, they may get a bit funny about it. So if I can at the time being keep everything as standard as possible, that'd be great. It wouldn't take much to switch them out to lowering springs in the future, and I can use those shock absorbers with lowering springs. Anyway, on that note, thanks for tuning in. See you guys later. Cheers!